Stampers, and welcome to the February Video Kit Club. This month we're going to be making a thank you card. This is a technique that I actually came up with looking at a pattern on my blouse. So it was the tone-on tone with a gold outline. So I thought I'd try it on the card, and it worked out real good. So let's get started. We're using the Cherry Blossom and the Mini Thanks from the new Thanks a Bunch set. This is the extra add-on set. If you would like this to be included in your kit, it is at a discount, so you can just put it in your comments that you want the whole kit. Comes with a bunch of good sayings, and as you see, I stamped the inside as well with a verse from the set. So this is an optional add-on, and in your kit you will receive a dark and a light green. You want to take the light green and your Cherry Blossom and your Versamark ink pad and ink up your stamp, and you want to stamp the flower randomly on the cardstock. And again, as you stamp, turn your cardstock or turn your stamp and stamp off of the edge. It's just going to give your card a more finished look. So go ahead and stamp your cherry blossoms, and then in your kit you will get a Gilded Ivory embossing powder. And you're going to cover your cardstock with your Gilded Ivory. Go ahead and tap that off. Okay. And then you're going to heat that, of course. Okay, and then in your kit you're also going to get a Copic marker, the Pale Olive. It's YG95, and you're going to use the brush tip, the end with the gray wrap around it. And you're going to color in your flowers. And the nice thing about the Copic markers is it colors over the embossing powder. So you're actually going to, in the center of the flower, color over the embossing powder, and it's going to leave it as a pale yellow, which matches the yellow of your card base perfectly. So I thought that worked out nice. If you can avoid coloring on the edge of your flower, on the outside edge, then that'll leave it as white and crisp, and just bring a little bit of the yellow in from the center of the card and the white embossing powder. So you want to color all of this in. Okay, so when you get that done in your kit, you're going to get squared off cards. If you have a corner rounder, I just cut off 2 of the corners just to give it a softer look and to match the oval of the Mini Thanks sentiment that we're going to put on it. So you're going to go ahead and layer that onto your darker green. And then we're going to go ahead and layer this onto your card base. I'm using the 3/8 double-sided Terrific tape. And that goes onto your card front. And again, I did the rounded corners on the opposite corners too on the card base. And in your kit then you'll also get a green oval, and we're going to take the Mini Thanks stamp. I'm going to just dust that real good with the ecstatic rag bag, and then stamp your Mini Thanks down there and emboss it with the Gilded Ivory. on the front of your card. If you have dimensional tape, you can go ahead and put that on with dimensional tape. I think it kind of looks good if it's popped up a little bit. And there you have it. And as you see on my sample card, I went ahead and I cut a white piece of cardstock 4 by 5 1/4, and I stamped the other verse that is in this set, your kindness is appreciated, and this little flower, and I stamped that in matching green olive ink, and then I colored the little flower. So that's something else you can do, and that flower would also look good on your envelope in the front too, just to give it a little touch of happiness. So there's your many thanks card, and I hope you enjoy this kit this month, and I will see you again next month. Happy stamping!